Okay, hi, welcome back to some more of The Witcher 3. If I sound ill, it's because yes, I'm recovering. I was like bedridden for the past almost week, honestly. It's the first day I felt like I could record, so we're gonna get back into it. Before we get into the game, I actually did want to speak like a bit about Shani and like my avoidance to romance her. I'm a loyal girl, okay? I'm a loyal girl. In my playthrough, I'm with Yen. But knowing that there's no repercussions to Yen, I will go ahead and continue on with that storyline. So, don't be afraid. And let's get into the game. I'm excited. You can temporarily dampen... Oh, I've already read that. Boo. So yes, last time we had the party, we were as Vladimir. Read her diary. Wait, her diaries? Her diaries here? I'm really worried about the audio. You guys know what happened last time. Character entry. Oh! Why can't I do that? Let me read her character entry. Yeah. I feel like I've already read most of it. We did read the beginning because I remember that. I'll just start from here. At times, fate composes tales so shocking no poet would dare put his name to them, for fear his public would mock them as overly outlandish. Such was the case when Geralt and the ghost of Vladimir von Everec shared a body for an evening and accompanied Shani to the wedding of Aldona, her friend from the academy. Some might have let this unusual escort interfere with their enjoyment of the evening, but not Shani. Looking around at the tasteful wedding decorations, smelling the rich odour of berry-laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart, one which summoned up fond childhood memories, Shani felt the heedless abandon of her younger years return and overjoyed threw herself into the thick of festivities. One thing is certain, Shani was not bored by the company of Vladimir von Everec, who showed her with professions of burning desire and swept her off her feet with his maniacal energy. Yet when the hour came for him to return to the netherworld, she breathed a sigh of relief, and now she could spend some time alone with Geralt, who was much more sensitive and predictable, though Vlad would probably just call him boring. So, plant, berry-laden rowan. I think that's what we need to look for. Something up here.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits.
No!
A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Leave it.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
I can't believe the beard. I just got it cut too.
Like flies around shit instead of doing some honest work.
Rowan berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up? Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
I'm gonna keep this in mind because I might want to come back, but I want to find the plant. That's my goal here. Hello. What? Preposterous. Preposterous. Whatever the word is. Outlandish. Where is this thing? Oh, here.
Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Ooh la la. Oh, he's actually holding it. That's so cute.
A lad clutches.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something.
They are really cute.
Years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got to our minstrels. Horribly off theme.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
And yet, it still sounds amazing. This is my favorite song, I think. I love this song so much. It just makes me so happy.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet.
Be controlled by
Gotta
him,
admit,
yeah.
though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True.
Ooh la la.
Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me too.
Why am I getting emotional? No. Stop. Don't cry. It's fine. They're fine.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Oh?
Mean
Why?
the differences in wealth?
Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved
Never?
him, had chosen him.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
Does a witch
You
account?
only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Give me
Nothing
some
wrong with that,
contracts
is
and I
there?
can get that.
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
I know so.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
And changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
Maybe
'Cause
I have.
Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Wow.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
It's the burn still there, the mark. What's that on his hands? Oh, from where he cut, like, the light, writing the letter.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
What? What does that even mean? Oh, that's the sister.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
You're so slick with it.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
Are they on the boat? Oh.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
That's a really pretty... Why is the moon so big?
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count.
27.
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape
What?
the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Just did all that and you're leaving me.
Even he looks mad. Can we give those back? I don't want them. I want my witch to get back. Get this trash off of me right now. I want my witcher gear. Is it fine? I forgot to turn on my light. There we go, much better. Right, inform Olgierd the task has been completed. Yes, sir. Okay, where are we going? Ooh, there's hidden treasure. Maybe we should go around here and then just do a little fast travel down to the harbor. So this way. Because I like my little stashes. Okay? I like my treasure and looting. Okay, I think that's the well skill. I think that's how I do it. Okay, that is pretty cool, honestly.
Come on.
I don't want to talk about it. I kind of want to reset my graphics again because I feel like it looks yucky. Like the frame rate is just dying. Yeah, okay, now it's better. I don't know why I have to redo that. See, look how much nicer it runs. Just makes me happy. I'm sorry, I like a good frame rate. Pastoral Diary of Father Gladefried. Journal was covered in blood, heavily damaged, only last page can be made out. My wanderings for the fire glory next took me to the preach to Brunich, the village curled round the lake, and lo and behold, what did the most holy flames illuminate for me there? A hive of hardened heathens, or heathens, too lost in sin to lift a cursed finger to care for the hearth of the eternal fire. Filled with divine wrath, I asked them, why is your chapel in such a sorry state? Why is your cemetery all covered in weeds? Their response? Ghosts. The curse has fallen upon hallowed ground. They blame it on the elderman's wife. says she went mad from riches and illegible fragment, and ever since that tragedy, chapels lain in ruins with no one daring to go near. So the task falls on to me to guide these foolish lost sheep back on the righteous path and away from the rubbish they believe in. I intend to enter the chapel alone, armed only with the torch of the eternal fire to light my path and see just what lurks within. How far did that get you, buddy? To be fair, I don't even know if you got into the chapel. Vlodomir's letter to Olgierd. Olgierd, my damn dear brother, you've no idea what joy you brought me with that idea of showing me a good time. True, the man you sent as fitting as company for a lark as a handle, but never mind that. What matters is I enjoyed myself, and how. It was a cracking good wedding, with vodka flowing in streams and plenty of pretty things to rest the eye on. I miss you, but take your time coming to join me. Live and enjoy life. Your brother, George. That was kind of cute.
Storm, damn it.
It's a wraith. 2 wraiths. Just to quit that.
Show me what you got.
Okay, so well is definitely based on stamina. I see now. Could I get in through here? Or is it locked? No, it's boarded up. What does this say? The Oxenfurt Curia of the Church of the Eternal Fire hereby grants a dispensation from the duty of conducting worship in the Chapel of the Eternal Fire to the residents of the following villages: Brunich, Erd, and Hedel. For reasons as yet unexplained, foul powers have overtaken these villages' holy site, befoul the Church's majesty and tainting its sacred ground. Until professional exorcists can be summoned, the above-listed settlements are advised against visiting the cemetery and adjacent chapel. Father Willimus E. Office of the Oxenfurt Curia. Okay. Well, if it's abandoned, I will just take the stuff. Here we go. Get back round to where I was. Can I get in here? I can. Ooh. Do I have to use... I think I have to use Arden. Yeah. Past mother is so sad. Come back here. Come here, I'm here. I like how she gets more detailed when she gets into Arden. I actually think that's really cool.
You can't fool me that easily, lady. Yay! I did it.
A farewell note. I've not left, not a blooming thing. All I can do now is pass on my family's tale of horror and woe, then pass on myself soon as I've written it all up in this letter. Seems a faded dream now, but there were a time when we were happy, my beautiful wife, Ornesta, and myself. We were married in high style with a fitting feast, then a year later our dear Mildberger was born. Folk praised the wean's beauty, said she was the splitting image of her mum. Ornesta would get all cross when they talked like that, but I paid it no heed at the time. Soon enough our family grew. First Matilda, then Ethel came into the world, both fair as angels. But Ornesta, well, I'll never forget the eve she sat there, combing her long chestnut hair while the girls cried and cried. I said to her, "Love, I reckon the lasses are hungry." That's when she'd lashed out at me for the first time, said they'd no right to be hungry. They saw in her beauty and her youth that should be more than enough to feed on. I should have known it then, I should have guessed madness had burrowed into my lover's head, and every compliment paid to her lass's beauty made it burrow even deeper. Year by year the young'uns grew taller and more lovely, but time's not so kind to the old, and Ornesta once spared its cruelty, which took her skin's spring in its sheen of youth. One night I was awoken by a startling moon which lit all the world in an eerie glow. I looked around the hut and saw it was empty. I ran out the door and followed a set of bare footprints leading to the cemetery by the chapel. Seeing that, my heart jumped up in my throat. I found them, all three, lying around the fountain. Were I not been their father, I'd never recognized them. Deep gashes mutilated their fair faces, strips of skin and hunks of flesh were strewn all about. As I stood beholding this butchery, I had the feeling someone was watching me, and I weren't mistaken. Ornesta stood there on a stool by a lone tree. She had a rope draped round her neck like some demonic necklace. "They took it all from me, all of it, all I had, all I cherished," she said. Then she jumped. "She's dead, my Ornesta, my 3 daughters, dead as well. I'll soon join them. I've taken all I have and gave it to the gods. Perhaps they'll forgive me and my beloved Ornesta." That is so sad. What the hell? Game? I'm guessing she had just like really bad postpartum depression that was like never treated, because I don't think they even knew what it was in this time. Oh, I need to meditate. Oh my! Well, I got it. Yay. Let's go inform Olgierd. Olgierd. Oh. The bones. I don't know where the tree would have been, but the bones were there. Gosh darn it, game. You really know how to make me sad. This where the runestone is? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's head to Oxenfurt. Change tune. Let's head to Oxenfurt and speak to Olgierd.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't find it.
Is that my beard?
The sooner our lads beat the black ones, the sooner they can come home.
I think my beard is back. Yeah. We're balling.
Herring's got a turn mix from time to time.
Oh, there he is.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, his beard's not
Oh,
back.
yes.
Okay.
Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
We could play
Your
Gwent with
band.
him.
Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interested? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. The mere sight of it quells the urge to duel in shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everegg, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion
has
seems
got
to think it's
beautiful
magic.
marksmanship.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
I have. I've got
Keep
two on my
wondering
back.
how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
I've already
Remains to
completed
be
one.
seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Odim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it
I'm
matter?
not allowed to be.
You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a
You talk too
a
much.
voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Fair enough, I guess.
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
I do actually.
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
I hope I win. Okay. I think my deck is good. I don't think I have any other cards I kind of want to add in, so. Give me my spies. This is actually a pretty good deck. I won't change any. I'm fine. Give me another spy. Yeah. Actually, wait, did I have that spy? I think I had that spy. Why does that have 2? And then... Oh, I guess it's something with that starting card. I'm gonna do that. I win. Yeah. Okay, I can either go all in on this or... Oh, it does pull it from the deck. Okay. Damn! Will I do this? Okay, I'm gonna pass. I could probably still win it if I kept playing, but I have 4 more cards. So they'll win this round, and then I can just go ham on the last round and I'm chilling. Why is it the opponent's turn? Oh, I've got this in the bag. I'm chilling. He was being all smug. Yeah, right. I win. Take that, Olgierd.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Yes.
Thanks.
Code. Oh, see, turn it. Okay. Funny
Vladimir
game.
sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Handwritten. Oh,
Look at
okay.
his hand.
Cool.
It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher.
Thank
Is
you.
that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Why'd you say enjoy?
Blimey. Those are some...
Well,
This side of the Pontar. What can I get you?
we are
Everything
right
from apples to zap. What can I...
here for the house.
Let me see.
I'm skipping through that sometimes. I'll because why not? Does it look really? I would like to keep that. Oh, but you don't. Yeah. I just stole him with all his money.
So long.
There's an armor up here. Wait, I can't sell the other things to the armor. Never mind. I don't know how we're gonna get a house.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you? Fraternising with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate,
What is
Private
that kid
Kleiner.
doing?
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Already
Not
did.
a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court.
Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Besodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Make an exception. That's the smart thing to do.
Threats don't scare me. I've sworn to serve Redania till death do us part, and I'll keep my oath with a song on my lips.
Careful, bugger means it.
Gode Mater Redania Fruli Fecunda Nubili.
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy
The banker.
Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matta's little mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders! Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
We
Appreciate the help.
Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
I mean, fair enough.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Radovid's dead.
And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only ever clicked on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Thank you for that.
White gold and mother of
a giant's.
pearl with
Or maybe a
topaz
Jotun's.
insets, sold to Madame Villepin.
From the collection of the Mage Aramis.
Trimmed with amethyst beads, at a starting price of 2,000 crowns.
This one probably also belonged to Sorceress.
30 going
Fetish, maybe.
Yen.
Fries?
Beautiful. But first blow would shatter them.
Oh, swords.
Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving copy. Zeracanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know. Goblet of fire.
Wait.
Wonder what it is.
Fabergé egg, white gold and mother of
Lovely
pearl,
sculpture.
topaz
Probably end up adorning somebody's garden.
I can't wait till his beard grows out. I know I could just go pay for it to come back, but like, I kind of don't want to do that.
Starting price of
Why should I have to pay? Got stolen from me.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting
He's
associates.
experienced enough of them by now, to be fair.
Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs. Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really.
Apparently the woman
I buy
behind.
what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Northern Realms.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
That's
Not
me.
to know,
Well-
Helmut. Geralt here's a positively superb player.
You know, once upon a time, I would disagree with you,
We've
but
got a
not
minute
now.
before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Why not? Go big or go
Suppose
home.
it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might I have a wee word?
If you make me lose
What
to
is
him,
it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. A finder's fee of sorts, okay?
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
I don't believe I have a choice.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for 15?
No.
Don't push it, Vimy.
I would have made it 5.
All right. Game on.
But I don't really have a choice, so.
Look who he admits. A non-human, the nouveau riche, and there, a mutant.
I don't know what's going on in the back. Okay, I got a spy. This one should pull it out if I use it anyway, which was why I switched out the other one. Please give me another spy. No! It didn't. Yeah, it pulled it out anyway. I hope they have a spy. I'm gonna pass. If they use a spy now, I'm gonna be mad. I can't believe this. Okay, it's fine. They used another spy. It's okay. It's okay. I do have to win both of these rounds now, though. Oh, they passed. Well, I'll take that. And just take that. Yay! Okay. I should have this in the bag. I hope I do at least. We are on the same amount of cards though, so I don't know. Ugh, my nose. No! I hate the Scorch cards so much. Oh, it's, that guy. Odim. I betted 250 coins on this. I need to win. That was nice. I should be fine. Oh, yeah, I'm chilling. Yay! I win.
Unbelievable.
I got Odim.
You cheated. You must have. Something. Hexed me or whatnot.
What?
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinch fist.
Oh. Interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Did I not get money for it? Oh, I did. Okay. Yay!
Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Mm-hmm. Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blether with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
A bit.
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
No. No.
Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
What? See, he mentioned landscapes, and landscapes would obviously be the 3 of like the life. But the fact that it's different makes me think that it's the portrait if I'm only choosing one. The portrait is the only one that's different. Maybe I misunderstood what he was asking me though.
Really? Merchant with the pearl, no two ways about it.
My. Who would have thought? Might I have a word in private?
I don't know if I got that right or not.
Forgive me my impertinence. At first, I thought you an ignoramus. Vivaldi's equal. I feel I should apologize and atone, so I shall tell you a secret. A Van Row is due to appear on the block. The painter's unknown largely, but has a fierce admirer in Marcus Hodgson, a bookseller. Has his shop in Novigrad's main square. I wager you'll sell him the canvas
Oh, I know
at a
him.
tidy profit.
Thanks.
Oh, think nothing of it. Now, please excuse me. My friend's begging.
Well, I got it right.
So, what did he tell you?
Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Truly? Huh. Shame that.
I know,
Alright,
right?
let's go. Ink spot upon ink spot. Sheer number of them's doing me heed in.
I hope that means I will still
Funny.
buy it.
Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy. With that ring on his finger. Shite, is it fat? Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
Vitamin...
What is that?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations. Dating from my so
Dating
distant youth.
who?
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vitaminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento.
What do I gotta
One
do?
of great sentimental value.
What do I gotta
But
do?
perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Get lost.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good
I
at
wanna
laying them
see
mitts on coin that
what
cleaved
she
within
has.
earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
What do you have? Viper. Do I not have all this? I feel like I have it all. No? I don't want to... I maybe would have... No.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything
Nah.
in particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
How
Depends
so?
on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
If I was to get another armor, I'd work on getting the cat armor, so I don't want to waste all that money on, like, armor that I wouldn't even wear. Okay, I think we have to go outside the house.
These contemporaries, I simply
Fabergé
don't
egg,
understand their
white
art.
gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insets. Sold to Madame Vipa.
Dress of harky silk trimmed
How can I
with
get
amethyst
out?
beads.
Step away.
Have a starting
Authorized
price
staff
of
only.
2,000 crowns.
Wait, I can't get out there. Let me out! I couldn't find it, but I also didn't have it highlighted, so maybe that was why. I'll try
That would
again.
look splendid in the boudoir.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you.
I
wore a
figured
mustache.
she would
Do
have
I know
dated him.
Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A Fleder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir. Of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
I'm so sorry.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me. Did he at least die like a witcher?
He did.
No. He
Well-
died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
No.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
He had died saving what was essentially like his granddaughter. I knew it was Vesemir. I knew it.
Huh. Esteemed ladies, honorable
Okay.
gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise. Huh. All so tall.
Oh wait, I don't want to loot that. How'd the seats get here?
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to bid?
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug'd get you.
Hopefully I have enough to buy the
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen,
portrait.
welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
Sure. I have 1300.
The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid! Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300?
Sure.
My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain.
That is really pretty.
20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's practically naught. Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes. At 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny, dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once
I kind of just want all of them for fun. You know what I mean?
Known as the Professor.
Dun, dun, dun.
Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice? Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold!
Why is she looking at me like that?
Spectacles for the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
I got an achievement for that.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Masudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
Like, Geralt's the opposite of warm, so it's fine. Look at the
Greetings,
sunlight.
Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who
comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer Morhen, well, etiquette wasn't high on the list. Scandalous.
That's plain to see.
Don't be so rude.
got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone, how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating?
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt.
Oh,
Auction
okay.
house was founded by two brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I and only I am it. So get to the point, now.
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure.
Let me
raise our voices.
conversate with him.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
From Olgierd von Everek. Name mean anything to you?
It does. Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfar.
Was I not meant to say
Honestly,
that?
He asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
I'll have you mutated by the end of this.
Your swords, Master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
You really think you're gonna do that?
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Your mum smells of gooseberries!
What does that even mean?
Oh, come on! Virginia!
Ouch. I could just so cheat and use Arden. But
Bugger's going down!
I'm just too good for that, you know what I mean? Give me my swords.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Who are
Not in the
you?
mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bossodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That
I didn't
argument
see
on the topic
you.
was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horse will be in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
He's watching.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
I feel like we've met the Oxenford herbalist.
Ramen supper on a twinge.
Okay. Well. Oh look, there is the spectacles. The figurine. To complete a quest. Then the painting should be here somewhere too. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, I am gonna go ahead and leave that there for today. We will continue on with this quest next time, going to the herbalist and obviously trying to sneak into the bidding house to get the house. That was really fun. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hopefully I'll see you in the next part of The Witcher 3. Okay, bye.